So, you thought Apollo 17 was the last mission to the moon, huh? Well, you thought wrong. Tonight's movie suggests that there was another mission, kept top secret by the government, to put man on the moon once more. This is Apollo 18. In December 1974, the crew of the cancelled Apollo 18 mission is informed that it will now proceed as a top-secret Department of Defense mission disguised as a satellite launch. Commander Nathan Walker, Lieutenant Colonel John Gray, and Captain Ben Anderson are launched toward the moon to place detectors to alert the United States of any impending ICBM attacks from the USSR. Gray remains in orbit aboard the Freedom Command module, while Walker and Anderson land on the moon in the lunar module Liberty.
So, Nate, you wait all this time to put your foot on the moon, and you get to be number 13. How you feel about that?
You gonna be okay with staying behind, John?
Oh, it'd be nice to have some alone time. It's getting crowded in here. I'll keep a light on for you, boys. Don't stay out too late now.
While planting one of the detectors, the pair take moon samples. After returning to Liberty, the pair hear noises outside, and the camera captures a small rock moving nearby. Houston claims the noises are interference from the ICBM detectors.
You think this interference could be coming from the PSD-5 setup?
We don't see anything obvious. We'll double check with DOD.
Anderson finds a rock sample on the floor of Liberty despite having secured the samples. And during further lunar exploration, they discover footprints that lead them to a blood-stained, functioning Soviet LK lander and a dead cosmonaut in a nearby crater.
Get out of there.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm heading back up. Holy shit! They found him. Forget the cosmonaut. It's okay. All right. I'm on my way up.
Walker asks Houston about the Soviet presence, but he is only told to continue with the mission.
You know they scrubbed their manned flight program in '69. That's the official word.
Did you know they were here? Tommy?
This is a DOD mission, Nate. I'm just briefed in on what I need to know. That's all I can tell you.
You get that little prick from DOD to give me a call.
Get some rest. I'll get the DOD over here, and we'll talk to you soon.
Tommy's a straight shooter.
No, I knew something was wrong from the beginning.
All right, what are you thinking?
DOD taking over, lying to our families. Then they're rushing us up here for what? What, to set up some listening devices?
Makes no sense.
Come on, think about Watergate, Nate. I mean, that was our president, for Christ's sakes. And you don't think that DOD would just lie to us?
So what are we doing out here then? What are we really doing?
The flag they planted is gone, and just as they are about to leave, the ship starts to shake and suffer extensive damage and discover non-human tracks.
Something's moving. Something's moving.
What? I don't see anything.
Something is inside my suit. It's in my helmet.
Nate, listen to me. Get back to the LEM. Nate, come back to the LEM, okay? Nate? There's nothing inside your suit. Now get back to the ship.
I can't.
rock is found within Anderson's chest and later shows signs of infection, and the crew is starting to think that those ICBM detectors aren't being used for what they originally thought.
Those PSD-5s. What if they're not there for spying on the Russians?
What do you mean?
Look, they told us that the transmitters would pick up an L-cell frequency, but they don't. They're blocking our comm. They're emitting a signal.
Sorry. Why would they be doing that?
No, keep filming. Keep filming. You need to document this. To attract the things that made the tracks that you saw. Whatever killed the cosmonaut.
Now, what are my thoughts about this movie? In my opinion, it's a really well done found footage film. It does its job in showing so much to keep us interested and curious about what's going on. For the first found footage movie to take place in space, it's really not that bad. I'm sure people are asking, where did this idea come from? Well, many people have come up with a few conspiracy theories as to why we didn't go back to the moon after Apollo 17. One side says, well, NASA didn't have the money, plus there's nothing but rocks and ash. And the other side says, maybe NASA discovered something, possibly proof of, or actual alien life. This movie chose option 2, and as I said, in my opinion, they did a great job. Apparently, this movie was also based on the real-life events that occurred a while after we first sent man to the moon. The film concludes with a statement that the Nixon administration gave away hundreds of moon rocks to foreign dignitaries around the world, and that many of these moon rocks have been lost or stolen. This is factually true. Both the Nixon and Ford administrations gave away 135 Apollo 11 moon rocks and 135 Apollo 17 Goodwill moon rocks. The Moonrock Project, a joint effort of over 1,000 graduate students started at the University of Phoenix in 2002, has helped track down, recover, or locate many moon rocks and found that 160 are unaccounted for, lost, or destroyed. In 1998, a sting operation called Lunar Eclipse, made up of personnel from NASA's Office of the Inspector General, the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, and U.S. Customs, recovered the Honduras Apollo 17 Goodwill moon rock valued at $5 million. And then in October 2011, NASA agents raided a Denny's restaurant and arrested a 74-year-old woman for attempting to sell a moon rock from Neil Armstrong for $1.7 million on the black market. Seems kind of strange that they would just give these rocks away like hot potatoes, then suddenly want to recall them. And with the answer the movie gives you, really makes you think about what happened on the moon. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I'm just thinking it sounds very odd. But in the end, another found footage movie has done its job. If you're into found footage and the lunar conspiracy theories, I can't think of another movie to recommend over this one.
And surmounts it. Theirs is the spirit that built America.